It's market update time. Now we're in the month of October. Today I want to share with you in the last month of September what is going on in the Irvine real estate market. Coming up. Hi, I'm Regina Chen. I'm your local real estate agent right here in Irvine, California. Every week, I bring you the latest update of what's going on in Irvine, more than just in terms of the real estate aspect. I talk about school, I talk about community, I talk about job opportunity, and what are the fun stuff to do, what are the good restaurants you should check it out. If you want to know more specific information on certain property or neighborhood, feel free to reach out to me. I leave my contact below. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, and there's also a calendar link if you want to discuss, learn more about your property value or thinking about relocating to Irvine. All right now we're looking at the Irvine September housing report. The report is provided by Orange County Realtor Association. If you're first time to watch our market update, we always look at the market update, look at different bucket. It's based on the property type. They're like, as you can see, the one on top, attached home. That means that includes that you have shareable. That's why it's called attached. That includes townhome, condo. And the second bucket at the bottom is detached home. That's what we normally call a single family home. And also, you see there's a lot of number. I'm gonna go through those highlighted in yellow. I think that those are more significant, can give us a good idea of what's going on in the market. Let's jump right in. So in September, the first line item, attached home, I wanna talk about is new listing. What does that mean? That means that the new home get on the market in the month of September. When we look at all the homes for sale, they are homes like some are carryover from previous months or previous 2 months, especially given the market is shifting, changing, it takes longer to sell. So to just give you an idea that who are the new incoming, in terms of how many people, how many sellers still put their home on the market in the month of September. All right, attached home. New listing is a 78 home. That's a 40% drop compared to last September. And if you look at the year-to-date data, it's on the right-hand side of the column. That means that if we combine from January all the way to September, 9 months combined, we also see a decrease of 21%. So definitely we see it's not unique to just attached home. Later on, we're going to cover that. It's the same thing as consistent for single family home. And so in my other community specific market update, we see that as well. There's many factors in play. In my other video, we also talk about that given the home affordability changes and increased rising mortgage rates and people concerned about the inflation situation and general, even before all of that, when we get into the fall season, there's always a seasonality in play. Normally when we get to like autumn and winter, things will kind of slow down a little bit. Most seller or family, I think, especially in Irvine, because a lot of family move here for kids can start school. But once get into the holiday season, people are not really think as much about moving, selling, buying as much. But anyway, I probably shared too much based on the one line item, new listing. All right, let's get back on track. The second line item I want to point out is pending sales. Pending sales means all the homes were in escrow in the month of September. Why do we care about that? Because that's the indicator, that's the criteria experts use to gauge buyer demand, that we use that to tell us to measure how is the buyer's demand in that specific month. So September attached home, we see that there's a 69% drop, pretty drastic. If we look at year-to-date number, that's also a 30% decrease. Next one, I want to talk about days on market, just to show us how fast home market sold, how fast it's a movement in terms of real estate market. In September, attached home, we more than double compared to last September. When we move down the list, average sales price, give you an idea in September, what did Irvine attached home sold for? On average, is $977,000. That's a 29% compared to same period last year. If you look at year to date, that's a 9-month combine all together, we're still seeing that Irvine home has a very strong year instead of like the last couple of months, a lot of things changed very rapidly. But if we look at year to date, January through September, the Irvine condo townhome average sales price still see that 30% higher compared to last year. All right, now we're looking at the percentage of original list price received. So that shows you that the actual close price compared to their list price. In September, we see that now on average, those homes sold only get 96, 97% of their original list price. If you look at, just to contrast, look at the year to date from January to September, we see that on average, Irvine condo receive about 4% over their asking price. That's because at the beginning of the year, we still have very hot market, multiple offer, people bid over it. That's why we end up having the average sales price is on average 4% higher than list price. And the last one is the monthly supply of inventory. So we'll see that for condo townhome in September, definitely compared to last September, we have 150% more higher. Definitely much more. You just need to know that right now in September, we had 2 months worth of inventory in September. Let's switch gear to see the detached home. Now we're more familiar with those criteria. We're gonna flow through it faster. So new listing for single family home dropped by 27%. That's consistent with what we see with the attached home. Pending sales also dropping by 60%. Days on market definitely longer, 25% longer than last September. Average sales price is 2.03 million. That's compared to last September, that's still a 20% increase. Percentage of original list price received is 97%, like I mentioned. That means on average, the home was selling 3% lower than their ask price. Month supply of inventory is also around like a tad higher than condo, 2.2 months worth of inventory. When it comes to real estate, the discussion has to be very home specific, community specific. So what we just go through is on the overall level of city. If you have a specific neighborhood, community in mind, or even specific home in mind, you want to check out my other video. I do monthly market update on Great Park, Eastwood, and many other communities. If there's certain neighborhood is not on my list, shoot me a text, send me a direct message. I would like to include that community market update for you.